Alright, well, I was doing my first video and it quit on me. So what y'all missed was me doing my eyelash serum, which I will show you back at the end. My primer that I rubbed on my face. I'll show you again how I did that at the end. But this is my concealer that I'm putting on right now. Just on the places that I need to conceal. Mine would be my freckles and my red spots. I put some here, 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 and here. And I'm just blending it in to make sure that all my places are blended in. I also put some on my eyelids. Another trick that I learned by watching the videos of the other presenters is the concealer on your eyelid helps with setting your eyeshadow. Helps it stay on longer. Didn't know that either. Now you will see but I don't have anything. This is just concealer. It's spot. You'll see some up here. This is just spot concealer. Okay, now we're going to do the eyes and then we'll do the rest of the face. Okay. Get everything that I've already used out of the way. Okay, so today I'm going to use, like I said in my first video, not everything I'm going to use will be unique. These are my colors that I have with Unique that I've been showing the last 2 or 3 days. But I'm going to use some of my other colors that I've had for a while that I couldn't tell you where I got. I've had them forever. So we're going to use some of those. Going with the blue today. We're going to use that blue right there. To start with, you always want to dab off. Always dab off. Okay, y'all. I hope y'all can see me. And they say you hold back on the end of your brush, not up towards the front of your brush. Now I will tell you this. The Unique eyeshadow is a whole lot better quality than mine. So my eyes with my Unique eyeshadow that I've been showing will look better, but I'm just trying to give y'all a different look until I can get more of the palettes, because this is palette 3 that I got the other day. And then blend. I blend after every layer. It just makes it softer and not so divine. Okay. And do the other side. I always do one side and then the other, just because I can make sure it matches as I go, instead of at the end, like, oh, I don't match. And I don't want to do that. So then you're going to blend. And when they were doing this with their palettes, with the Unique palettes, I was like, I don't understand how they make it look so easy. Because when I'm doing mine, it's really not that easy. Well, their products go on a whole lot easier than the rest of the stuff does. It just goes on so easy. Then you go in with a darker color. You don't have to use 3. You can just use 2, or you can just use 1. My third one comes from my highlighter that I use, and I never thought I could use. Now the brushes, you can do blending brushes. There's 5,000 brushes. You can do thin brushes. Let's see if I can get it to focus for y'all. See, the thin brush. This is like a paintbrush type deal. This is the feathered out, that's like a blending brush. This here's more of a tapered, but a bigger one than the other one. I mean, I have so many. These 2 are my Unique ones. Then I have this one. I have this one. I have the angled one, and it's just whatever your preference is. Whatever your preference is. Just play around with them and see which one works best for you. That's the best way I can tell you to do it. Then you're going to come in with the dark one on the end. The darker color will come in on the end. Again, they tell you, rule of thumb, do not go past here is where your stuff should stop. And they say that just because of the fact that coming down further makes your eye look droopier. And then we're going to blend. Go back in with your blending brush. Blend those lines. Alright, get some more of the blue for the other side. The eyes takes the longest. I've learned that. And I haven't posted a video yet just because of the fact that I've been practicing. Because my techniques were so simple, I didn't realize there were so many different ways to apply makeup and so many, I'm sorry, I'm getting too high so y'all can't see. So many ways to apply makeup and so many different looks and so many techniques that makes it look smoother and stay on longer and look more refreshed and refined, and I didn't know any of that stuff. I knew nothing. None of that stuff. Also, didn't know how important it was to clean your brushes. So I clean my brushes at least once a week now, sometimes twice a week. It just depends on what I feel like doing. Also, this is a setting spray. This is good for if you're going to do any shimmers, which I'm fixing to do. You just spray it. It'll get it wet. And it makes it hold on to it better. So we're going to do some shimmer. It's going to be this blue one. Well, if I get it up there. This blue one right here is what I'm going to go in. Just a little bit on the eyelid. This is just going to give it a little more dimension. I could have stopped where I was, but I haven't put any color here. And honestly, it's just out of habit because I've been watching the ladies do it for the last month. And they've always do, and I am not good at this because I'm not showing good video at all. So I apologize. Y'all are not able to see what I'm doing. This is my first video, so I'm kind of learning. Get me another blending brush that will blend a little bit more out. It's just my camera lens doesn't make it as defined as I need to see to be able to see my eyes. So I kind of have to step back and you look up like this, and it's kind of, y'all are not being able to see it, so I apologize. I apologize. But I will do better next time. This is just, and this is from Epsy. This is my highlighter from Epsy. I love it. I haven't gotten a highlighter from them yet, from Unique. When I do, I will use theirs. But until I do, I use this one. And I love it. I love it. I'm trying to use both cameras now so that y'all can see more. Again, I apologize if y'all missed anything with my eyes. I really do. But if this one seems to do well and I kind of know what I'm doing, kind of comes across, then I will feel more apt to do more. And I will do some that are live. I just have to get used to doing this first and knowing how to angle myself and how to do what I'm doing. So, now, there's the eyes. That's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. Okay, so now we're going to move all these brushes out of the way. Now, let's go in and do the face. Okay. This is Cream. It's BB Flawless. They have pressed foundation, which is a powdered foundation. They have a liquid foundation. That is not full coverage. This is full coverage, to where you don't, most people use this during the summertime, so they don't have to use concealer and then this. But I still like to use concealer and this. But most people who use the liquid foundation or the pressed powder foundation, they still use the concealer that I used earlier. So this is a BB Flawless. You've heard of CC cream, BB cream. This is what that is. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna put, it fell off of me. So let's just do this, because it fell off of me. I wasn't paying attention. So what you do is you just dab it, and the first couple of times, that's when you'll learn just how much, because it comes out pretty quick, as you see, pretty quick. Okay, your brush, dab, 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 dab. I have my little handy dandy little thing that I got. I love it. It keeps my hair up out because I don't like makeup in my hair. So I love this little thing. Mine came from Ross's for $3. Now, when you get up near your eyes, this is how you can clean up your lines from your eyeshadow. Some people do it, their eyes after their foundation. I learned from Black Status Upline when I watched her videos. She does her eyes before. She does a lot more dramatic than I do at this point. She's amazing. So hers is really dramatic, and then when she does her makeup, she goes straight up and it just covers it all up. And it just cleans up her line. And we're going to blend the lips and all that craziness y'all saw a while ago when I just put the concealer on. You go under the neck, back around the ears. I mean, I do it all. Because it's all going to blend in. And I also learned that blending is just blending. Take a few minutes and just really blend it in. Because when they put their makeup on, some of their makeups are so much darker or so much lighter than them. And as they go through it, they'll tell you, stick with me. Just stick with me. And sure enough, ladies, by the time you watch their 45-minute video, and sometimes it's an hour and a half because they get to talking and chit-chatting because they do it live. And they talk to all their viewers. I sort of say fans, but it's viewers, clients, potential clients, customers, other black and purple, yellow, green, white status people. So there you go. That was the BB cream. Okay, so that's done. Now, this is the blush. It is Sisterly. It came with my kit. So we're going to, I'm using this brush. It's actually like a contour brush, but it works. Dab it, dab it, dab it. Alright. I'm going to go down a little bit because I'm also going to be contouring using my bronzer, and I'm using my highlighter. So we're going to go down just a little bit below the cheekbone because I'm going to be blending eventually. Okay, got that done. Now, let's use this bronzer. Now, when I use my bronzer, I don't do it so defined because I don't really need it, but it kind of deepens my tone. So what I'm going to do is I just do it. This is the bronzer. It's the Beachfront bronzer from Unique. And all I do is I go the bottom of my chin, around bottom of my chin. And all this is going to do is darken me up just a little bit. I do not dab it off, as you see. I do a little bit here, a little bit here. It does not take much, y'all. Their product, it does not take much. And all this is going to do is darken all this up to where it just makes it match. It blends everything in. It darkens me where I need to be a little darker at. You can do it more defined if you want to. Some people take it down the sides of their nose. Some people take it, I don't. Now I have another brush that I've had for years that I love. It's just a blending brush. I do that afterwards. You blend with this one, but because I've got the bronzer on it, I don't want to blend with a bronzer brush because it's going to blend bronzer all over my face. And I haven't cleaned it yet. Alright, move that out of the way. Now, come back with my highlighter. I have an angled brush. Again, it's not unique. It's a bronzing brush. Now I get a little bit of my highlighter still. I do dab it off. And I'm going to go right above that cheekbone. See? Right above there. Right above the cheekbone right here. And I also go right on my nose. And right here. Never thought about that. Again, learned that from my ladies. Blend. Just kind of blend it out a little bit so it's not so defined. There we go. So now I'm done with that. This is just a quick one, just to kind of get used to being able to do it. That's all I'm really doing. Okay, girls. Let's do these eyes. Sort of say lips and eyes. Okay. This is the pencil. Okay. They also have a liquid. Let me find it. They also have a liquid one. I'm not using a liquid one today. It goes on really, really smooth. I'm using a pencil today. So here we go. Pull it down. I'll try to do it on this one here because ladies, this is the one thing I've really had to learn how to do. And I'm really still not the best at it. So don't laugh. Because I'm really having to learn how to do this. I do not like messing with my eyes. It makes my eyes water. But I'm learning. And I go under the eye. Okay. We did it, ladies. We did it. And this, I have two different types of mascara that was sent in mine. This is the one that it always sells out. It's the 4D Epic. I don't know if you can read it or if I need to turn it the other way. But anyway, it's the 4D Epic Moodstruck. It's amazing, y'all. You're fixing to see it in action. This, I dropped it. This is the Moodstruck Epic. Turn it around. There we go. This is awesome too. I had this on yesterday. But ladies, this is the 4D. This is the good stuff. This is the good stuff. I always do that just because I'm very careless. And if I have too much on, I will cake it on. Now, the serum should already be dried. But normally, like I said, I do it at night. But this is the serum. I forget that it cut off on me, so I wasn't able to show y'all. Let me find my serum. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. This is the serum. It's just clear. And with clean eyelashes, you just put it on at night. After you get out of the shower or wash your face off. Put this on at night. This will help your eyelashes grow, which I definitely need help with. Okay, I'm going to try to stay down on this because I have to use the other mirror to do this. But I'm trying to stay down so y'all can see it. Oh, my hair's getting out again. Trying to stay in focus here. I got a lot going on. That's why I say before I do it live, I really have to get a hang of this, of the angles and what y'all can see and what you can't see, and kind of where I'm going to do my lives to where it's not a waste of time and y'all aren't sitting here staring at the back of, you know, the bottom of my neck or you are missing things, or, you know, because I don't know what I'm doing. So I want to make sure that I'm learning how to make these things good and how to do good live videos before I waste anybody's time. I will post this one no matter how bad or how good, just to give y'all an idea that I am actually using this makeup, and this is the makeup that I'm using, instead of saying, yeah, she says it's unique, but it's probably not. It's probably something else, and I'm actually am using the unique makeup. Okay, we're gonna let that dry and then do it again. Okay? And I can show y'all the lipsticks while we're waiting on that to dry. This is the Lip Bonus. This is actually color Red Velvet Cake. It is so good. It feels so good. It doesn't feel like lipstick. It's not cakey. It's not sticky. It's not nasty. But we will put it back down normal. I'll put it on and let you see the color of it. Well, let me turn a certain way. There's that one. It's beautiful, isn't it? Look how pretty. I don't know which one I'm going to use today. It just screws back on. Okay, this one here is Splash. And it is, if I can read that, y'all, I really can't read that. I really can't read that. I really can't. It's very, it's too little. I can't read it. I'm having a hard time focusing. There we go. But this is the Splash. I'm saying one doesn't want to focus. But this is the Splash. I don't know, ladies. But it's not wanting to focus. But there's that. Then you also have the lucrative Luxe. See, now that's big words. You can read that. Something that's big. Comes with a mirror. You can do it on the go. I love that stuff. Their lip glosses do not feel sticky. Do not feel sticky. I didn't show y'all the color. Okay, so we're just going to do it on this so y'all can see. See the color? Isn't that pretty? That was a Splash. And then this is a lip gloss color, Luxe. And the lip glosses, y'all, I promise, are not sticky and gooky and cakey. No, they're not. Steven hates to even give me a kiss if I've got chapstick or anything. This doesn't bother him at all. Alright, ladies, let's go in and do another row. Another application, I guess. The right word. Of the makeup. Here we go. Ready, ladies? Here we go. Now again. I'm doing this just to show you. One coat was fine for me. I didn't have to do 2 coats. But I just want y'all to show see how it builds. See how it builds up on it. See how it builds up on it. One is fine for me, but some people like 2 coats, so I'm doing 2 just to show that it will build. It will not flake off. It actually builds with it. Now, one thing I don't have in here is my actual brush that I use. So what we'll do is use my serum brush. I didn't bring my brush. That I use to separate my eyelashes. may not be able to separate them without my brush, but y'all get the hint. Y'all get the hint. Okay, now it's time for the setting on the lips. Okay, I have two different types of setting, y'all. I have setting spray. I have setting powder. I do both. Okay, again, I come in with my big brush. Then I use my bronzer. This is what it looks like on the inside. I do dab a little bit off, and you go all over, y'all. All over. Down the neck, over the ears. I go all over, ladies. All over. This is going to set everything. If you notice, I do not use powder. Like I used to have to get foundation and powder. Now I don't. I don't use any powder at all. Just my setting powder. This here is a setting spray. What you're going to do is you're going to hold it back, and then you're going to close your eyes, and you're just going to do a few squirts. I come back in and I dab. It dries very, very quickly. Does not take much at all. Okay, ladies. There we go. Now, I'm going to use lip gloss today. Let's let it focus back in again. Here we go. I don't have any lip pencils or anything. I don't even use lip pencils. We'll see what that does. It's hard to do this with the mirror or on my phone. No cakiness, no nothing, y'all. This stuff is amazing. Okay, let's whoop this off. Take my cute little bunny ears off. Put my hair back down. I haven't done anything to it today, y'all. This is from yesterday. I haven't done anything. Let's pick up the phone.